Well, ladies and gentlemen, they're at it again. They're on church property delivering toilets. And I don't think that's appropriate to bring a toilet and set it up on church property. We've got bathrooms and restrooms in our church. People are welcome to use them. Why would this guy set up a toilet on my church property? It's not my church property, actually. It's the people's property. The people that are ministers of the church. And this guy drives in here in a truck with a toilet to set up a toilet on church property. And the city says we got to let him do it. Well, I don't have to let him do it. I don't like it. I'm not going to try to stop him. He's bigger than I am. And but I do want you to know, folks, we do not want a toilet set up on our church property. And this is the company that's doing it. Contrary to my instructions, I said do not set up a toilet on my church property. And they ignored me. They ignored me. They set a toilet up on church property contrary to my desires as a pastor of this church. And this is a church. This is not an outhouse facility.
No, we're good. Okay.
And we're going to contact the company and let them know we don't want their toilets here on our church. And they'll get sued. How's your driving? Your driving is lousy because you're delivering toilets to a church that doesn't want them. Welcome to Buena Park, Gestapo Central. Putting toilets in on a church lot, church property, installing a porta potty here on our property. I told them not to, they ignored me. But that's okay. They can ignore me, but they can't ignore God. And they won't be able to ignore the case when it gets to court. I've told them don't set their toilet up on our church property, and they do it anyway. And these guys are here to, quote, enforce that. And that's all right. They got to do their job, but that's what they said at Nuremberg. When those people were there, they didn't kill any Jews, but they participated in it. And they said we were just doing our job. Well, these guys are just doing their job. And God's going to deal with them over that. Doing their job is going to cost them dearly. It's going to cost them the health of their family, their wife, husband, their kids, and God's going to deal with you guys. And then you're going to be whining. But guess what? When your kid gets sick or you get sick, call me. This pastor makes hospital calls. I'll come visit you when you're in the hospital after God has smacked you around. So you call me, I'll come pray for you. Ladies and gentlemen, the city's been here all day now. They've been here since 8 o'clock this morning. They broke into our building. They cut the lock off our gate, and they broke down our fence, and they went in to the building where the homeless people used to live. And they took dolls, and they took blankets, and they took all of the homeless people's possession. They loaded them up in a truck, and they hauled them out of here. We asked them not to do that, but they did it anyway. I asked them not to park their vehicles on our church property. They did it anyway. Buena Park believes they're above the law, and God's going to deal with them. Buena Park's having a lot of financial struggle now. You think it's bad now, wait till God gets through with you. When God gets through with you, you're going to really be in serious financial trouble. Well, ladies and gentlemen, enough of my ranting and raving, but I'm here to say, don't abuse God's people and God's property, and that's what these guys are doing.